and aware.
Ladies and gentlemen, now, live on Slay Radio, at the holy frequencies of 6581 and 8580. Please welcome your show hosts Slaygon and Ziona.
Yay! Oops, god damn it. Let me fix that for you. You are very, 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 very red. Sorry about that.
And so well prepared.
Oh, yeah. This
you
is
cannot
absolutely,
imagine.
Oh, god, awful. Hold on.
I'm waiting for him to finish the setup, and after that we can say a proper hello to everyone. So.
Okay, you should be fine now.
Should we? So hello and welcome everyone to the Easter edition of our show.
Happy Egg Day or whatever.
Not
this
yet,
this is an egg. If you didn't see, that's an egg. This is love, egg.
Oh, okay. Happy Egg Day then. I have never heard this, but I guess you made it up.
Yeah, I just
have
made
a
it up.
feeling. Yeah. Very nice. At one day you will become a meme, I think.
Nah.
So,
Nah.
never gonna happen. And this Easter will be a bit different than what we usually get used to, but no one said we cannot enjoy it, so we will try. And this is a pre-Easter still, because Easter technically starts like tomorrow, I guess. Yes.
Yeah. It's Good Friday, I think it's called in English.
Yes, it is. And most of the countries have days off on Fridays and Mondays. And my country is an exception because they only have a day off on Mondays, as far as I'm concerned. But there might be...
As far as you know, you mean?
Well, as far as I know... Thank you, my grammar teacher. And I'm not really sure about the latest years because I always realize that there are like things happening and changing when my friends like let me know. But, you know, I'm not living there anymore and for a longer and longer while. So I have no idea. But as far as I remember, it was only Monday. So some countries have Friday and Mondays off, and some countries Mondays only. But Monday is definitely a common ground. And this weekend we will have a revision as well, which will be completely remote with all the entries and everything. So it will be probably the first remote demo scene party of the history, I guess.
It should be very interesting to see how all that comes together.
Yeah, I'll be very curious about that too. But if the people weren't lazy and if the people felt enough motivation to do something for this special weekend, then there might be also significant amount of releases. We don't know that yet because some might be just unmotivated, that
we
it
hope
won't be a live party. So let's hope that it will be the other way around and many people will get great releases in, and there will be great intros and great demos and great tracks composed and great graphics. So looking forward to that. And we have an Easter egg of the show today.
Yeah, we have a bit of an Easter egg in the show tonight. We'll get back to you in about half an hour and tell you 20 minutes and tell you a little bit more about it.
you can win something.
Yes.
And that something is not something that you can get like anywhere. So it will be a special something. Okay then, should we start the first track maybe?
That sounds like a great idea. So I can try to sort all the technical bits out because we're not quite there yet, but we'll get there soon.
Yeah, but since you were the one who prepared this song, you have to give me a reason why you did it.
Oh, it's quite apparent, I think.
Okay. Egg in Space by Nada.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
So that was a nice start. Have to admit.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you for requesting
It's,
that, Slaygon.
nice and chill.
Nice indeed.
Hmm.
Just like when you sit back and relax in a nice coffee place when you are served with your cappuccino or latte, which currently you can do in your living room. So it's not that bad.
Yeah, well, most of the mornings I do serve you coffee, so...
That is very true, especially that most of my mornings, for some reason, people think that meetings are a good idea in the mornings, and obviously, I kind of barely opened my eyes, and then, of course, I sit next to the computer, and then, of course, he's the one who is going to the kitchen, and later on he serves me well with coffee, so thank you for that.
Coffee
Thanks.
is nice.
Indeed. What are the specific Swedish Easter traditions? Because I live here for 2.5 years, but I still couldn't put my hands on them entirely, except that you can buy big paper eggs and you can fill them with chocolate.
Well, candy, not chocolate.
Chocolate candy, but most of those candies
candy.
are chocolate, right?
No, just candy. Have
I
you
never
seen the
understood
candy
this.
shops?
Yeah.
Lösgodis. That is what you usually put in there. And during Easter, you just throw in some extra egg type things.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else like ham or no Easter ham by you?
I don't know actually. I'm not too well versed in Easter traditions, to be honest. I don't know. We never celebrated
You're not
it.
too well versed in traditions.
Yeah, that
being
is true.
Specific, but
I never. I didn't kind of come from a family that celebrate those anyway. So
it's just another weekend, just another day.
Extra long weekend.
Yeah, but with the bunnies and chicks and the lambs and sheeps and I don't know what all those symbolic animals for the Easter that can be added. I think those things are like pretty much common everywhere. But one thing surprised me though. I heard from my colleagues today, I think, that lamb meat is a very generic thing to eat these times. Have you heard this? Because
it kind of rings a bell. One would have thought it would be rabbit, but who knows? I don't know.
Rabbit is another thing. Rabbit, for instance, it's a national food for Malta. That is
Do
also
they have
very
a lot of it over
interesting.
there?
I don't know why they figured that they will serve rabbit as the national food, but somehow they did. I really don't know the origin of this, and it's a really weird thing. You wouldn't associate rabbits from Malta, but once I've been there for a week, and almost all restaurants can serve you with rabbit, and they are so nice animals, and it's like it's kind of bad to think of that. I have to admit that I tasted it once, but it's not even worth it that much because they don't have that much meat. It's full of bones, so I don't know.
And they're very cute.
Yes, maybe we just should leave them alone and leave them for like being cute, and that's it. But
Well, if you leave them alone, the population will skyrocket.
that's very true.
So you have rabbits everywhere.
Then what's your opinion? What should be done about them?
Eat them.
When was the last time when you ate rabbit?
It was a long time ago, but last time I even saw a rabbit was a long time ago, except for the one we saw, a week ago
Okay.
in the neighbor's driveway.
Right. Oh, yeah, I remember.
And before that, it was the one I photographed in the backyard, like 6 years ago or some shit.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's not really nice of us to talk about eating rabbits at Easter, I guess. So let's just proceed with something else.
Let's for the kids out there, we're talking about chocolate rabbits. They're okay to eat.
Yeah, definitely very okay to eat. That's another stuff. We should have gotten some. Today we went out to do a little bit of shopping for the weekend. Not much.
Yeah.
Huh?
Marcel just said Dutch equivalent would be rabbit for Christmas. That's an odd one.
That's exactly as odd as I found lamb for Easter, like served. It's yeah, wow, Marcel. Okay, that's good to know. Also good
I guess
to know.
Any animal like sheep and lamb and that sort of thing comes from especially during Easter and such and Christmas, because those were in the, I think, Old Testament. God wanted sacrificial kind of things. He liked the smell of blood, or was it burnt flesh or whatever, that type of thing. Carnivore, basically. So he liked offerings, and those were usually lamb and that sort of thing, I guess.
Well, okay.
And if you were poor, then maybe a rabbit. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, okay, still. But if you sacrifice it, you don't eat it, so I guess.
It's still dead, so better eat it.
Yeah, but did the people who sacrifice those things eat the
I
sacrifice?
have no idea.
I don't think so, because the point was to sacrifice them. How it would be a sacrifice if you would eat them?
You sacrifice its life. I don't think it's specified that you need to leave it for the church or whatever.
Well, someone who is into these things can enlighten us, because, well, it feels like we are very stupid in that sense. So it doesn't feel like we are like in game with this conversation. But yeah, it would be curious, because for me, like, sacrificing something means that obviously nothing remains for us to kind of deal with. But yeah, sure, interesting. And we have the first request of the evening as well lined up.
People, if you want to hear your songs, I would suggest you actually go to slayradio.org and go to live make request.
Yeah.
Just like it says on the stream image thingy, video stream at least.
The request rules are the same like in a usual show, so you can request really anything really today. So we are happy to play any sort of remix.
Anything egg related. So anything
egg related.
Hold on. Anything egg related, and that includes our egg EO.
Okay.
So anything with an arpeggio is fine.
Right. Okay then. So GCS said, "Happy Easter, good health to everyone." And he wants to hear Aki Arvinen and Rambo, the 2 in-game theme metal version. It's a very good choice, and hope you will feel better as well, GCS, because he said he doesn't feel that great today, but he will tune in. So yeah, here goes the song. Murdoch 2K asked, baked eggs? No, I like my eggs scrambled.
Yeah, or turned over, so not sunny side for me. I want them fried, both sides.
Yeah, but from turnover, I would automatically associate the sunny side up. But
yeah, but then it's not turned over. The sunny side up means that you still have the egg yolk on top of it.
Yeah,
that's the sun.
Exactly. So Slaygon likes his eggs in a scrambled form, but very well fried. So it's very important that it shouldn't be like...
No, when they're scrambled, they don't need to be that fried.
Yeah, but then how do you call this officially? What? Fried eggs?
No, when they're scrambled, they're kind of fine as long as they're not runny. Then it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
The other version, when if you want to make sandwiches and whatnot, and want to have like one piece of the egg, then I want to fry them on both sides.
Yeah, exactly. So then, do you call them fried eggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Staked egg.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, in a little bit, we're gonna be announcing the little Easter egg that we have, and for that you will be needing the video streams. So just giving a bit of a heads up to those that are on audio only streams. And for the video streams, you can find us on Facebook /Slay Radio, obviously, and on youtube.com/Slay Radio. So start there.
Yeah, cannot hurt.
And we'll get to that competition after the next song, I guess.
That makes sense. Already half hour spent.
Yeah.
Well, we started later. Sorry for the delay because,
the technical issues. I've been redoing stuff in the studio, so we can actually hold on. Why is that so? That's weird. Oh, right. We can actually do a meta. So there we go. A bit of a meta thingy. So you see the video stream that I'm watching through Facebook and us on the left there. So things and stuff and
do-das.
Do-das. And Marcel apparently likes his egg sunny side up and slightly runny.
Slightly runny. I vote for slightly runny.
Yeah, I know.
And I know that you hate it. So it's always an adventure when we do scrambled eggs together, because we end up with fried eggs, especially when he needs his portion of it. So I can...
Yeah, I'll just just take out whatever you want earlier, and then I keep frying the shit out of it.
Yeah, meaning it's almost brown. So that's...
not that bad.
Not that bad, a little bit, but yeah, it's okay. And I have to tell you that I really like this. This is not sponsored advertisement, by the way. It could be, maybe it would be better for us, but we kind of try out today peach cider. I have never tried a peach cider before in my life, and this seems to work. So...
Yeah,
I
nice.
can recommend it. Yeah.
Was that the sour one or?
No, that's the normal Somersby peach cider.
Yeah.
Wow,
nice.
So,
yeah, it's almost like the beach. Peach on the beach.
Peach on the beach.
And you are a peach.
Oh, let's not get into this and the meaning of it.
Let's not.
And the requester on the IRC channel is still out of function, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't had time to actually look at that yet.
But Murdoch, I see your request and we will play it. I will line it up for later because I have to queue it up as it's not in the request list of slayradio.org. But yeah, the best for everyone if you request songs on slayradio.org still on the web page, because then we see everything at once, and of course we have all the intentions to gather the requests to one place. So if we see something on YouTube or Facebook, we might put it in as well. It's just probably the easiest way is to request still on slayradio.org.
Yeah, we kind of cut and paste or copy and paste from YouTube and Facebook and whatnot, and put them in the request list ourselves.
Just to keep them in
to
mind.
have them in one place.
Exactly. And it's also worth to go to slayradio.org, because if you want to play with us, then you will definitely need that website. So, right? Am I right?
Yeah. Later on, there will be some instructions on the video stream, and obviously we'll be telling about it as well. But you cannot play without the video streams. So
yeah,
that's,
exactly. So
an important part there.
But yeah, the feedback will be done through the Slay Radio page, right?
Yeah, it's we'll sort that later on. So.
Okie dokie. So, carrying on with the next request then, I think, which would be Lord Easter Bunny of Crystalic. So, Lord Easter Bunny of Crystalic wants to hear the Dead Guys and Crazy Comet Mongo Meteor. Meteor? Yeah, Meteor. Yeah, sorry.
The dead guys has been asleep for a long time, but now we are back.
the dead guy sent crazy comments. I like Magnar's approach here. Perfect background for pixeling to revision. I like that.
Nice.
Definitely.
Nice.
Yeah. The party is just around the corner, so you can always prepare.
Indeed. Oh, did I forget that fucking thing? Oh.
Are you talking
Hold
with
on.
yourself?
Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back.
So, yeah, while he will be right back. Revision is just around the corner, and we might talk about it a little bit later, because now we have a thing to announce, which is a sort of game for this evening. And you can win. Not only our appreciation, so...
No, you can actually win one of these. A signed copy of Turrican 2, the orchestral album. Signed by Chris Hulsbeck, that is.
Yep, personally.
Now, let's see if I can sort this out. I was going to prepare this before, but unfortunately got a little bit of news that I needed to kind of attend to. Anyway. Well, the fuck do you do this then? Jesus
I
Christ.
expected you to announce right now what has to be done.
Yes, I am trying to. That's the point.
Can I help you?
No, let's play a song so I can fix this. I just had to respond to a okay, let's start with this. Instead of stressing with this, got some news from a friend whose wife urgently went to the hospital because of suspected COVID-19 infection, trouble breathing and all of that. So please, people, take this fucking seriously, because it is. So wash your fucking hands and don't go out and mingle with people and go to parties and shit. So yeah, I know all of you know this already, but we've been talking about this for yonks now. And partly, well, not partly, it is the reason why we work from home and are kind of self-isolating in a sense. So, yeah, play a song and I'll sort this out very shortly.
Okay. So, ODRSJ, because I'm not really sure how to pronounce this, ODRSJ, wants to hear Alistair Brimble and Rambo Reloaded. So, yep. That gives you, Slaygon, 3 minutes and 46 seconds
Should
to
be enough.
prepare. Okay, then. Are we ready?
We are kind of sort of ready, I think. Let me just do this. There we are. And we need that. And
Meanwhile, you prepare, I'm just sharing another recipe with the people. Edward said that he tried something new recently. He cooked the stuffing for stuffed paprika, added some egg into the paprika, so he cracked it, added some more stuffing, and then cracked another egg and closed it with slices of cheese, and he put it into the oven for an hour. That sounds great. I
it
like
does
that.
indeed. Very nice. So, for you video watchers at least, we have a little bit of an Easter egg in this show. We have an Easter egg hunt. So, rules are as they are now displayed on the video streams. You count the eggs, the number of eggs in this studio, and then you post your answer on slay.radio/eggs. And the correct answer will win one of these nice little CDs from Chris Hulsbeck, signed by Chris Hulsbeck in October when we were over at BitLive in Bergen.
Yep.
And then after we have gotten a number of answers, we will pick all the right ones and randomize the winner from that pile and announce the winner next week on next week's show. Before next week, obviously, we'll get some details for shipping and whatnot.
Yeah, the randomization is in order to avoid the all sorts of numbers that will people come up with, like is it 1, is it 2, is it 3, is it 4,
Yeah, exactly.
whatnot. So that was a good idea in that sense.
And obviously, there's nothing stopping you from guessing several times, but that we'll try to kind of keep an eye on too close kind of answers, so to speak. So it's not just putting all the numbers in there.
Yep, indeed. So keep going, people, and you have all the information that you need, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, go for the eggs, and you will see the studio itself and us enough times today to count. So we will make sure of that. And
there might be some hidden eggs in other camera views sometimes and whatnot. So don't be too quick on throwing in your guesses either. Maybe watch a little while and see what's popping up.
you are making it even more difficult.
Yes, I am. And it is the total amount of these eggs that we are after.
Okay, then. So go ahead, people, and slay.radio/egg.
Eggs.
Eggs.
It's
eggs.
right there on your screen.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, right. Sorry. It's not that it was me who did this anyway. Never mind. So
Well, you did the promo picture there.
yeah, I did. Yeah, looking but not seeing. You know how is that?
Since we're doing meta, I'm gonna transfer over you over to your computer, and now we have us looking at your computer, looking at my computer.
No, please
looking
don't.
at us.
That would be super confusing. Don't do this, please. Endless tunnel with all of us. No, let's play a song instead.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea. And happy hunting, people.
Yep, happy hunting. Good luck. And Murdoch 2K wants to hear. He defined it as the song where Anna is laughing in the tune, which is, yeah, indeed. Martin Land was confused first. So Comic Bakery, the one with Anna Kapelin, loves. So I think he wants Hanna Kappelin, not Anna, Hanna Kappelin. So that's important as well.
Yeah.
Hanna Kappelin laughing in the Comic Bakery. That's a lovely song. So obviously we can play it.
Two.
So, Michael Wildhagen said, Hanna Kappelin with that Lambda Do They track. That's a good definition of it. I like that. Next time we will request someone to request the Lambda Do They track. We really love it. So Yes, this was Otto Mahoney, Marcel, Hanna Kapelin, and Morphos, who is Andreas Wallström, obviously. So,
Obviously.
And how far did you get? Everyone can see with the
Yes,
proper lights.
They
eggs?
can. Not all of them at once, obviously, but they can see all of them eventually.
Jonas was complaining right at the start of the show that you removed the filter of the light.
No, I didn't actually. I've readjusted the cameras or tried to get them working properly. I did actually bend that up a little bit too far, so yeah, that's better. Yeah, the circumstances of this whole thingy is different now.
Anyway, he noticed that something has changed, so just so you know.
Yeah, definitely. And I need to do a proper one, because I've kind of just quickly reorganized things. As you see, we have the Slay Radio sign over here, and behind you there's a C64 sign next to the actual C64. Those used to be down on the floor, but I put some of those nice filters we got from Jonas in front of the C64 one because it was overpowering, and put some black tape and stuff over the edge of the Slay Radio thing so it's not too bright. So, and some filter at the bottom there so the LEDs don't shine too brightly through it. So, a couple of things, but yeah, we need to readjust things in here anyway.
So, Jonas, your setup is fucked up. Ha.
No, it's not his setup that is fucked up. It's my cameras that are fucked up right now because they don't take into account the new, I don't know, ambience in the room, I guess, with the extra lights. And I have an extra computer over here, and this screen is closer to my face than usual, and that one has an extra bright window in there. After, never mind. Stuff and things.
Yeah, I think people rather want to watch the show, don't hear all the details about our setup.
Nah, but it's nice. I don't know. I just find it interesting to kind of poke around. Since I did photography for quite a while, it's interesting to kind of try to do video and understand the differences between video and photography.
Yeah, that is very
quite
interesting.
Different.
Indeed.
And to be honest, I do have good glass for my cameras and whatnot, but I can't really use them in here, which is a bit of a pity, because, well, it would be nice if we could use proper glass. Lenses, that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will see. Knowing you, everything will develop here.
Yeah, eventually. We'll get there.
Eventually, yeah, exactly. So
it's fun.
How often will you switch between camera views for the people in order to see all the eggs?
Every now and then.
Every now and then? Okay, well, you really want people to watch us all evening today, I guess.
Well, at least for a while. Let's say in a period of over 20 minutes, you should have covered the entire space in which there should be eggs.
Okay. Well, frog knows. But pay attention, people. It will be worth it. Obviously, it is worth it. It's Chris Hülsbeck, and it's a signed copy of his CD. And Torrican, obviously. A lot of people like it.
Christian Busch on YouTube says, "Thanks for not ignoring me." He asked the question and I replied. So he said, "Thanks for not ignoring me. Last Thursday I had to fight with a friend to watch you. We all lost." I don't know what that means, but it was funny.
Okay, yeah. No, we try not to ignore anyone. I mean, it's obviously we all been ignored at one point in our lives, and therefore we don't like to ignore anyone. And if you feel ignored, let us know. We will take care of it. So.
Yeah, it's just that we have IRC, Facebook and YouTube that we follow things on, and I'm still looking for a good solution to kind of bind all of these together. So if anyone is a programmer and familiar with kind of doing some sort of that sort of thing, because I want to collect all of those and do some sort of bridge and have it all on the Slay Radio pages.
It would make a lot of sense, actually.
Yes, and the shout box as well, obviously.
Yeah, it would be very, very nice.
Indeed.
Okay, then. So I guess I don't know. Watching the video stream, I don't see I see some things, but
yeah, there was a comment. 720p egg hunting.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder how this will work out, but
yeah, I try to make some of them not too obvious, and some of them are quite obvious. So yeah, we'll see. And if all else fails, there are solutions, as in take a snapshot of this camera setting, this kind of camera setup, overlay that, and flip back and forth from an old show, and see what changed.
Okay. Well, you are even giving advice right now for people.
But there's more things that changed in here anyway. So yeah, you need to be on the lookout for the right things that changed.
Oh, yeah. So you partially changed things in order to confuse people even more during the egg hunt.
No. The egg hunt was actually something I just accidentally stumbled upon today, I don't know, an hour before the show. So I kind of stressed a little bit to fix that. Anyway.
You did. Yeah, exactly.
Because we've had these Turrican albums since October and been meaning to do some sort of game or whatever. But this might be a good opportunity to do exactly that.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. So, Edward wants to hear also a very appropriate song, which would be Paul Eggington and Nemesis Level 1.
Kudos.
Good one. And it's a short one. We should do a competition of shortest remix in history, in C64 remix history, I mean.
Indeed.
Yep, and Peter Clark arrived.
Yes,
Sorry, Peter, that we couldn't answer. I mean, I definitely couldn't answer for the latest hours. I had 2 calls with friends today that I haven't heard of for ages, basically, and we talked for over half hour with both of them. And meanwhile, I was kind of trying to work as well. So it's it was...
Well, we didn't talk.
I'm sorry. Oh, this is the biggest confusion ever.
Yeah, I know, it's confusing.
On my language, I'm including the person who I was talking with as well. Mm-hmm. Therefore, I say we talked.
Yeah, you can say we talked.
Yeah, but then, of course, he always reacts, no, we didn't. I talked, but...
No, but you can say we talked, but in a different context.
Yeah, right.
This is why I keep pointing it out, because I don't know the exact rules. I just know which one is right and which one is wrong. So I'm pointing these out in the hopes that you will figure it out.
That's what is called intuitive learning. I get
Yeah.
it. No, I have a sense of grammar. That's not a problem. It's just I just talk without thinking most of the times. I think this is his biggest confusion ever, because he tries to teach me grammar rules and everything in English, and
Even without knowing the rules, the actual rules.
but talking for me is something
It's
that
like breathing.
Yeah, I don't have to think to talk. I'm sorry. And sometimes I just don't, because the words are coming faster.
Yeah, it's for you. It's like when you exhale, it comes with words.
Yes, something like that. And therefore, if I have to think before I start to talk, it frustrates me a lot, because I just don't want to. I want to say whatever comes right away, you know. It's so confusing. And I piss him off a lot of times, because there are rules that we talked about at least 10 times already. Never mind. I can imagine it must be confusing for you, but
I'm kind of doing the at some point you will kind of remember out of I don't know, habit, or not habit is not the right word here, just repetition basically, that you get there eventually. It's
eventually.
Fine.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. It's going to be fine. And Peter, if you joined later, I put the rules for the competition up on the video stream.
And Board, who just joined as well.
Ah, yeah, Board as well.
Does he has a signed copy of Turrican 2?
We signed these albums that we got signed. We actually signed them in Board's kitchen. We were sitting around at his table and having breakfast, and Chris signed a couple of copies for us to give away as prizes.
I'm just
and
guessing
this is
then
the first
he
one
kept
we're
one,
giving
maybe?
away. Yes, I'm sure he did.
So, Board, then probably the game is not for you, but you can always win it for a friend. We allow that, so that's fine. Anyway, join for our egg hunt. And Slaygon, you still didn't really show the overview camera, so...
I didn't.
You didn't, yeah. And
but I did say during a period of 20 or so minutes. I didn't specify when.
Okay. You just want to keep the people hanging on the screen. Yeah.
For a while.
For a while.
Is that bad? Am I evil?
I don't know. You are the Dark Master Lord, so...
The Master Lord.
Master Lord. Dark Lord.
Okay, boom, boom.
Yeah, since the previous song was so short, I start to feel that we are talking too much and we should also play music, so maybe we should play Dase's request.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
That always sounds like a good idea.
Yes, why not? It's a song and we need to play some songs every now and then.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. 25 minutes is up, says Magnar.
Oh, someone counted. God damn it. I thought I was going to get away with it.
And hang on a minute,
Sorry.
Magnar is also pixeling, so he needs his kind of screen. If he doesn't have more, I suppose that he has more, but he has the video stream on as well, and he is still pixeling for revision, so it's very impressive. It's very impressive. He pays attention.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we will play a song. Maybe during the song you can also give a hint or just a slight show of an overview camera view, whatever. Yeah, okay. So, that's requested Treasure Island Dizzy by MRT, original by Murd Gray. Yeah, please help me. Please help me.
Just did.
I'm
Welcome
still
back.
Yeah, I'm still so not confused. I'm pissed with my character E, which is
It still
leaving the
pops out.
keyboard
Yeah.
sometimes. It's
You just press it, and when it bounces back, it kind of bounces out.
yeah. I want to show this to you. It's kind of funny. No, it doesn't want. Of course, now it doesn't want. So this is my E key. Everyone can see it now. This is how I deal with my keyboard every day. Anyway, yeah, it's okay. I can push it back there, but sometimes when it leaves the keyboard, it's kind of confusing. So yes, I know I have to get a new machine. Well, eventually I will get a new machine, but I don't know. I feel like rather saving money right now because it's always good to save some, and I don't feel the urgent need to have another machine because mine still works well. So
Yeah, it's still a nice piece of machinery. Michael Wilhagen says, when putting your water bottle in front of one of those eggs, it might be difficult to count them all. Or is that part of the competition?
I don't know what you are talking about.
I actually haven't told her where
here.
all of the eggs are, so she is as much clueless as you are. Ruffy says, wondering how many black eggs are hidden throughout the studio just to blend in with the dark parts of the stream. Actually, they don't even need to be black. If I were to, for instance, put just regular ones down on the mat, the pattern on the mat will cover them enough. It's dark enough down there anyway. So it will be very, very, very difficult to spot one of those. So when you go for a pee, watch out where you step.
Seriously? You cannot be serious. No, he's not that bad. He's bad, but not that...
Here's the fun part. These are very, very expensive Fabergé eggs that she got from her mother.
No,
so,
they are not Fabergé eggs. Do you know what? Come on. But they are handmade. That is very true. It was made by a colleague of my mom, and they are really beautiful. They are like made of some, what is that? Not pearls, because technically English only mentions pearls as the ones coming from the sea, right?
I don't know.
These are
gems, like gemstones, you mean?
Yeah, but they are like plastic, so this is why I'm confused how to call them. Anyway, they are really beautiful, nicely done. Going to show it later. But
and if you're wondering, and this egg doesn't count if you're counting eggs. This one does not count. This is kind of what you're looking for.
What do you mean this one is not? It doesn't count.
It doesn't count because it's in the bag.
Right. Okay, so now we can show at least what to look for.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
cool.
I just did.
So they are really, really nice. Let me get that. So anyway, these don't count, but we have like so beautiful several colors of them, and you see, it's like they're really well made. I love them.
Not all of them, obviously, as you can see, are the same color and shape is the same, but not the same color.
Colors vary definitely. So they are like perfect decoration. I will show you a bunch. I guess not only two. It's okay. So yeah, comes in all colors, and I wouldn't say shapes because they are all the same shape probably. So yeah.
That's why I kind of changed my mind right after.
Yeah. So this is what these are. What you have to look for, and mostly not black for some odd reason. that I. So and those don't count. Yeah. Eggs in the bags don't count.
No, exactly. No, not special rules. We just showed the eggs, Magnar. This is what you're looking for. Those are not special rules. They are to help you.
They are hint. These are the things what you have to look for. And yes, the eggs are identical size and shape. So that much I can give away. Right? If I cannot give away, I'm sorry, I already gave it away.
And those that missed the giveaway, you can rewind on the YouTube stream or Facebook stream and hear what she just said. And Magna says, I'm sure you just want many submissions on the web formula. No, it doesn't really help at all if we get many or few, because one with the correct answer will get a CD. So however many submissions we get, well, if we get less, the better chance you have of winning. So if you think nobody has submitted their guess yet, you have a better chance of winning if you do guess. Or count, as it were.
Yep, indeed. So try, people. What?
Christian Busch on YouTube says they come in all the same shape, egg-shaped. Yes, this is an egg hunt.
Well, I really wanted to say they come in all colors and shapes, but
if you see a nice-looking box, it might be an egg. Because it's a future now, apparently.
Do not listen to him. Anyway, the previous request, MRT and Treasure Island Dizzy, was also played for Spawatch, but as usual, I don't notice requests like, I don't know, 5 below or 4 below, so this is why it was so confusing. I just noticed it. He also requested it, so you're welcome, Spawatch, with this one as well. And we might carry on then with the song, I guess, now.
Board says, don't put all your eggs in the same basket. No, I don't. I just put all my eggs in the same studio.
Okie dokie. So, Christian Busch via YouTube.
Via YouTube. And Christian Busch on YouTube could go to slayradio.org and go to live, make request himself.
Yeah, then it's even more certain that we will play the request indeed.
Exactly.
But Slaygon spotted it, so that's a good one. And it's Mordy and Melodious, A Matter of Time remix.
Michelle Wildhagen says, hopefully there are no virtual eggs rendered into that intermediate video sequence. No, it takes about that particular one that just played during the last song Takes about 7 hours to render. I didn't have time to do that.
I wonder why. And I guess Ziduder has a point as well. I don't care about the eggs. I want to know what happens to the CD loods.
CD loods?
Loods, yeah, IRC.
Sorry, I'm not on IRC just yet.
You're not on IRC,
yeah,
okay.
I didn't have time to actually hop on there. Why is that? Oh, right, of course. Been busy doing stuff and
yeah,
things.
indeed. And there was also a question, what happens if nobody guesses it right?
Then we run it again, I guess.
Next week?
Yeah.
Next week, a new account, if nobody guesses it right. It shouldn't be that bad, though.
Probably not. It's not... put it this way, it's not a huge number. It's less than 64. Let's put it that way.
That's helpful.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Someone should get it right. And, well, even if you don't want this CD, I'm sure you have a friend who wants it. So you can just pass it on. It's easy. You just put in the guess you have and maybe you'll win. And
One
now
would
I'm
hope
on
so.
IRC because I forgot my actual machine, IRC machine died like 3 days ago. And I forgot to restart my IRC client.
And Martinland has a point. Haha, if Slaygon doesn't have time for IRC, then he is truly stressed. Haha.
Yeah, the machine that is hosted on Rackspace had some issue with the hardware the virtual machine was running on. So all the machines on there died. They migrated the machine and brought it back up. But I just forgot to start my IRC again. Sorry about that. I was going to go on there and scroll back to see what they said. So, yeah. Missed it. Sorry.
And Boswang had his nasty questions as well, by the way. Good evening. Good evening, Boswang. No, our testicles doesn't count. It doesn't count in the account.
They are the same size and shape, so...
The same size?
Yeah.
I mean, yours might be, but...
Yeah, kind of, sort of. With some extra... Yeah, kind of, sort of. Where are they? Here. Let me check. Ish. I don't have huge bollocks, but yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to compare them to my boobs. So... That's an insult. No. How could you? How could you tell something like this? Anyway.
And certainly not the same color.
Ooh, that would be surprising, especially the pattern part.
Uh-huh.
There seems to be a net split going on, just a minor one though.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure.
The Netherlands split from Sweden, and now they're back.
The Netherlands split from Sweden.
Yeah, they did. The Swedish
Sounds like
hub split from the Netherlands hub. So.
Okay then. And of course, Bosman, I love you. Oh, no homo. Sassy Doder. We love him too. We just can't seem to get rid of him. Nah, you know, not this one today, but you know, no, that's it.
That one is the egg. We
The
egg you.
Yeah, we egg you. Well. How about playing a track?
A track sounds like
I'm
a
attracted
nice
to
idea.
a track.
Haha! You're on the track to something here, I think.
I'm attracted to a track in Tractor. That starts good. Anyway, Ziduder had a request.
Zidu.
Have you seen the request list, or will it be?
I have not. I've
That's
not
good.
had time to do that yet.
That is very good.
Is it?
K-Night. I'm sorry, K-Night says Easter mission for me. Paint sluggies balls. I have some tendencies to draw and paint, but I really haven't think of that yet. I'm not sure what would be the appropriate color and pattern for doing that, but
Well, purple is bad. Let's put it that way.
why is it bad? It's a very nice color. And I love blue, as you know it.
Wow. Okay.
Turquoise! Yay! Anyway, Ziduder. What?
Peter Clark says, Slaygon, you need to see a doctor. Yeah, I probably do.
Mentally?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, not that easy to be a doctor these days. Anyway, Ziduder said, holy cow, in the last week I was poking around on Slaygon's SoundCloud and found this 9
On my
lives.
sound card?
I said SoundCloud. What was not audible on SoundCloud? SoundCloud, right?
Yes.
So, am I pronouncing it right?
No,
anyway,
sorry, it's just in the setup we are sitting. Let me just switch. There we go, on the overview camera. When she reads, go back and read the screen that you were reading from.
Yeah.
She's looking away from me, so I can't see her, and I can't really hear her either. So sometimes I hear things wrong.
Okay.
And that gave you another opportunity to
Not sure if-
spot some eggs.
Not sure if it gives you an excuse, but anyway. Holy cow, Ziduder was poking on your SoundCloud last week.
My
and-
some cloud.
Your some cloud, yes.
Some cloud, you got
And-
there.
Found this 9 Lives remix, and when I came to something like 3 hours later, well, I decided I'd request it because it's kind of awesome.
Oh, thank you.
It is. It's so emotional. It totally got me first when I heard it. It broke my heart apart to tiny pieces. It was so emotional.
Yeah, and she thought I was some sort of uber emotional dude and whatnot.
What
That
do
was
you mean by that?
always sad and whatnot. And
No,
sat here in the
okay.
studio crying. And
Maybe melancholic, but not
music
sad. These are two different things. I'm sorry. And yeah, it was very heartbreaking to hear that song first. And the only concern that I had, that the violin is a bit too loud.
Yeah, it is too loud, I know.
But it's a fantastic song other than that. So it's absolutely awesome, and everyone should hear it. So Slaygon and 9 Lives.
Oh. Brrrr.
Michael Wildhagen said that exactly the loudness of the violin that gives passes on the tragedy of the song, which is partially true.
I guess that is why I kept it where it is. But in hindsight, there are better ways of doing that, mixing-wise. I mean, it's a bit when it comes in, it sounds like it's not part of the song. It's like the music or the bed is down here with all the other instrumentation, and then the violin is like alone over here, which in a sense makes sense because it's supposed to be kind of a solitary thing in there, but it's a bit too far out in the mix, I think. So there are better ways of doing that and kind of binding it together with the rest of the track, I think.
Yeah, there might be, and I guess it also matters what device you are listening on, because I think for me it was also like it counted a lot that if you have like a stronger mid-range, then most probably it will be too loud anyway. So, but Peter Clark also liked it, as I see from the private feedbacks that we have. The thread.
This new Facebook, I can't read the private messages too often because
so
it's
why you didn't go back to the old view?
I am going back. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier.
You can still switch back to the new one anytime you want.
I know, but I'm not going to do that during the show.
Yeah, here's the thing with that. Yeah, of course, now we are broadcasting on it, so obviously don't do that. But the funny thing with the new Facebook view is that exactly today I posted about it, that it's so annoying that everything looks actually better. I really like it. I really like the new redesign and the new view and the dark mode, which was very, very, very so much needed. Like it just hurts my eyes. I can't help it when everything is so wide. But it became laggy and so slow sometimes that you just click on a picture and it shows up like 5 seconds later or 10 seconds later, and it started to become really annoying. And for me to sacrifice,
you kind of think you didn't click it, and then you kind of when the picture appears, you press escape because that is kind of close the window thing.
Yeah,
nothing happens for like 7 or 10 seconds. You just sit back and go, "Huh? Did it hang?" No, it just takes a shit bunch of time.
Exactly. So it's a sad thing, still needs testing, and most probably still needs some development from the front-end people of Facebook. So let's hope they will do something with it, because I really like the new design, and it would be great to switch, but it was so slow that I just had to switch back to this eye-hurting white.
Yeah.
My God, I really hate it. Like after the dark mode, it was so horrible to look at it. Like, no way. But at least it works. So that's something, I guess.
Yeah.
And Martinland says IRC is much faster. Yes.
Yes, it is. Instant. Unless you're on a net split, because then it's not instant anymore.
That is very, very true.
Well, it is instant in that particular region of IRC. But
wise words there. If you're offline, then it's not that fast, and it's not instant.
Oh, I didn't say you're offline. A net split doesn't take you offline. It's just two servers stopping talking to each other. So if you're connected to this server, you're still online, but you don't see this bunch of people, while this bunch of people on the other side don't see the other bunch of people.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's like I kind of assumed that they kind of disconnect from the entire hub, and that's it. But you're right.
Tub64 says, instant IRC, just add water. I agree. Water is always good.
Do you agree? You are drinking all those like shitty sodas. From both of us, you are the one who is drinking soda.
I'm actually not drinking shitty sodas. It's just carbonated water, like with a hint of lemon.
Okay, that new habit of yours, I like it. Because you used to drink, like, you still drink sometimes, like Coke, Sprite, whatever. And
it's only when we order pizza. So
right.
all the bad things at once.
Oh, okay, you get over it. Like the weekly bad thing, the weekly cheat day that you can afford. I think it's rather twice per week though, but still works, I guess.
And Michael Wilhagen says, "Are some of the eggs illuminated?" No? Okay. Yes and no. Technically, no, but also yes. So I hope that answered your question.
I'm just wondering, what if someone gives us an egg hint of the egg hunt and decreases the number by 1, if not counting Kenneth's head?
It's a bit egg-like. I know it's. I do have this, but you can probably count that as decoration. So it's a nice Easter egg. Or in Swedish, we used to call people with all shaved heads and like no hair at all, not even a little bit, like I have on the sides. A kuk med öron, as a dick with ears.
Well,
and now Michelle says, "What the?"
yeah, actually, dickhead is also a common saying in Hungary. But that's not applying to the egg-shaped head. That applies to someone who acts like a moron or
Yes, exactly.
anyone with bad intentions.
Yeah, kukhuvud in Swedish means an entirely different thing than du ser ut som en kuk med öron. Because a kuk med öron is a clean-shaven man that, well, essentially looks a bit like the head of a penis, but with ears. And obviously eyes and mouth and nose and stuff.
No, I'm too visual for that. Let's leave it that way, okay?
Yes, Miss Boom Boom.
Miss Boom Boom.
Yeah, that's Peter's name for you, and I like it.
Princess Boom Boom. Okay, yeah.
Little Miss Boom Boom.
Or Tiny Dancer, as the next requester would say, Boswank, who wants to hear now. Listen. He doesn't start with the Marcel's early work print. Peter W. Outrun, no motherfucking speed limit. And of course, Marcel, sweet early work print as a possible wind down.
Well, I think we used that as a wind down, like at least 3 out of 4 shows or something.
Yeah, right. So anyway, the outrun we can definitely promise to play for you. No motherfucking speed limit remix.
Down, down, down. Down, down, down. I kind of does the down, down, down at the end.
Uh-huh. Is this like Kerrang, but something else?
Yeah.
I see.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I can see you remixing this song already.
Been thinking about it. I have too many on my list to remix, actually.
Too many lists. Another Easter egg of the evening is, well, Slaygon couldn't identify the being on my t-shirt, which is a bunny.
Yeah, because I was sitting down and you came and hovered over me with your tits, and all I saw was some yellow shit on your tits.
My tits are so sorry. Anyway, it's a bunny, but if we have any Hungarians around, and we have, I know that for a
Hello,
fact.
Hungarians.
Hi. Well, for Hungarians will understand what's written there if they can read it, obviously, but probably deserves some attention in English. The bunny says, I understand, but I don't give a shit. So, just so you know,
let's have a close-up of that.
Close-up? How do you do that?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I just did. Yeah. It's a close-up of you now.
You're very, very much close-up. My God. Yeah, one thing, though, that I'm not entirely sure about how to translate, that I'm just trying, and no, I don't think it will work in English. But the bunny's name, well, it used to be a time when some certain people were doing t-shirts with this bunny saying mean things, obviously. So it was almost like Grumpy Cat, but anyway, it was way before that. And this is like one of them, like, I understand, but I don't give a shit. And the bunny's name was officially called Jizz Bunny. But in English, jizz is not really meaning mean, because in Hungarian, jizz also works as being mean. So you can say to a person who was mean to you that...
Wait. The word jizz
yes.
in Hungarian.
Yes, it also works as being someone mean to you.
Okay, but in English it only means the
jizz. Yeah, exactly. So I would say rather mean bunny than in that case, because the mirror translation failed royally. But yes, Jizz Bunny says, I understand, but I don't give a shit.
Is that why Jizz Bunny is all white on the stomach area there? Because he was lying down and jacking off?
Probably. I don't know. It might be very possible.
And the smile. Are those chopsticks in his ears, or what are those?
No, these are the you know what cats have. Oh Jesus,
yeah,
what is that?
The whiskers.
Thank you, whiskers. Yeah. So whiskers, whiskas. Anyway. And
I just realised I haven't actually had a close-up view of my camera on here yet. So in case you want to count the eggs, up here and down here and behind me and all of that.
They really want to confuse everyone so much? That is already mean.
Nah, it's fine. People can count, for fuck's sake. It's just eggs.
Right. How about dancing a little bit? Just a little bit.
Dancing a little bit?
Yeah. Methanoid. Hi. Yes, Slaygon. Trying to dance.
Hi.
No.
No, I'm not trying to dance. She's looking at the video stream delayed.
Delayed?
Yeah, delayed. I'm not trying to dance. I'm trying to point to the eggs.
You quite sure about that? I don't even see them. How will the people, the video stream, see them? Anyway, I don't know the final number. That's the other thing, because
Yeah, and here's the thing: you can only put in these guesses or counts during this show. After this show has ended, that page will disappear where you can put those submissions in. So it has to happen during the show.
Okie dokie. Magnar is asking, what did I just miss? Lots of new camera angles?
No, Magnar, if you're still watching, I'm gonna switch over. There we are. This is the camera angle, and I was let me see if I try to repeat exactly what I did earlier. Was pointing here, where eggs might be hidden, or might not. Who knows? I don't. Well, she certainly doesn't. I know, but she doesn't. Might be here. Might be behind me.
He's so helpful. Don't listen to him now. It's completely out of control.
Don't listen to me at all.
Yeah, let's get to Methoday's request. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
I think that's a good idea.
Indeed.
As usual. So,
As usual.
Amber Bullsat and Eurodance.
We need a spectrum analyzer for this.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Yes.
Put it there. Right away. Now.
No.
Now.
Yes.
Yes.
Now.
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 Yeah, Eurodance, because we always need some dance in the living room kitchen, right?
Oh, of
Martin,
course
obviously.
we do. Oh, sorry. That's not what I wanted to display.
What did you want to display? With the
I
spectrum?
put the spectrum analyzer and the VU meters on there accidentally.
They won't show that many eggs, I'm afraid.
No, I know. That's why it was a mistake.
Right, and Zido just asked actually just now, so maybe he was out in the living room kitchen as well to dance anyway. What does Ziona's shirt say? I keep trying to read it and it's making me feel like Boss Wank. Help!
That's
Once
not
again,
a good sign. Please call 11. Oh, sorry. You're in the. Is it 112 in the US as well? I can't remember now.
Yeah, I think so. That's the official call for help. Yeah.
Yeah. So call them. Boswan calls them and sends them to Martinland. Was it Martinland that said that?
Ziduder.
Ziduder. Oh yeah, good. Then 112 for both of you.
Yeah, anyway, we just talked about this like before because of Mean Bunny. I felt like it's very appropriate to wear it today, right? Even if he is a mean bunny. Still, he is a bunny, so it's appropriate. But, it says, I understand, but I don't give a shit. So this is what Mean Bunny says on this t-shirt. There were several other variants where Mean Bunny was even more mean. And also an interesting fact that in Hungarian we actually say we give a shit instead of don't give a shit. So it's even more confusing because literally it would translate to I understand and I give a shit. So giving a shit is not giving a shit. And yeah, let's say that we twist and turn a lot of things when it comes to language.
So it says what exactly? I understand, but I don't give a shit.
Yes.
Today I was actually considering wearing a t-shirt that says, not shy, just don't want to talk to you.
Just don't like you.
Oh, sorry.
I know that t-shirt. I'm washing your t-shirts most of the time.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. They still look awful after washing though. All that cat hair.
They still have the wrong message on them.
No, but seriously, if you are a cleaning maniac, you might not want to have cats in your apartment or house. It's another thing that they are totally worth it, I can tell you. But there's just no way that you can hide away from cat fur. We have 2 rooms where the cats cannot enter, and still the cat fur gets in somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah, it's airborne, just like COVID-19, apparently.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if it's better or worse, but anyway, it causes some allergy for some people as well, apparently. So, and I have an idea of a request to play.
I actually like this view with the spectrum analyzer and the VU meters when we speak.
That's really great, but I'm afraid that the spectrum analyzer doesn't help right now for the people to look for eggs, I guess.
I know, but it's fun.
It is fun. I'm happy that you like it.
I'm actually going to switch over to this one, the overview camera, because that gives people more chance to actually count the eggs. And I know there's a few light sources that obscure the view on the overview camera, as well as
Michael Wildhagen says, no, I love VU meters, bring them back.
I'm going to do something disturbing right now. I'm going to bring them back and go, yeah.
Well, if things so far weren't confusing, now they start to get there.
And Armandox just joined us. Hello, Armandox.
Hi, Armandox.
How are you doing? Are you self-isolating? Are you washing your hands?
Well, the thing with him is that he was working a few weeks ago as a postman. I suppose he still works as a postman. And that means that he has a hard time self-isolating, I suppose.
I hope he wears gloves.
Yeah, that can be done. Our postman recently decided to throw all the streets letters to our post box, so we have to share them, like, 5, 3, whatever. It's like going everywhere, but at least we get our letters, so that's good, I suppose. I don't know.
And if you don't have gloves, try buying extra small condoms and put them on each finger. I think that works.
Oh my God, you are getting more creative.
No lubricant on them, though. That would be awkward. But yeah,
that would be super ugly, and everyone would start to think, why my letter looks like this. I just don't want to know. Anyway, we have a request lined up.
Yeah, one request is Armadoc saying, "Don't ever do that again, Slaygon." Okay, I promise I won't do that again. Handshake. No handshake. Sorry. Virtual handshake is fine. So, virtual handshake. Good. Okay.
Aww.
Got it.
Okay, then. I think Gizmore wanted to request for Top 64 this song, and also Christian Busch via YouTube wants to hear the very same song. So then we really have to play it. It's emphasized now.
It's requested by the masses. That
doesn't sound as great, but yeah. Just the masses, no. Dr. Future and Gem X Mantronics edit.
It's a good one. It's Dr. Future.
Future. He's always good.
Future.
Talked with him recently. He promised that he will be back later.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
It's going to be great.
I will fight for the ladies, fight for the jam. Think about this level and don't waste my RAM. Making all these crystals look like they should. Better give them true colors, the right if I could. Demon where I sold it, I just play. 100 new levels, all on my way. I was sitting in my room with my A-King hat. Japanese girls all around and around. Searching for the answer all day long. Clicking on the buttons, jams move on. I don't know what's best and I can get along. Bunny, move your ass to this Hillsback song. Every day of the week, 24/7, starting my computer and return to my heaven. The game that I play, it has 2 dimensions, more than enough to gain my frustration. Demon where I sold it, I just play. 416, that's just a rumor. Challenge is yours, don't lose the humor. Level by level, keeps getting cooler. Japanese girls in my dreams all night. Whistling this soundtrack, the beat is damn tight. Longing for high schools, still moving on. Everybody dances to a Hillsback song.
someone wants some extra help.
Yes.
Christian Busch says, please turn the lights on so I can see the eggs. Well, all the lights in the studio are actually on. There's
Thanks
more...
to Jonas.
Huh?
Thanks to Jonas, who configured the light settings. It was brighter before that.
Yeah. It's the lamp in the ceiling that got blocked, and then we have these extra lights put in. But these are actually all the lights in the studio. So when I'm down here working, if you see the overview camera that I just switched to, the 40-inch screen that Ziona is sitting right in front of, with the keyboard and everything, that is the main Cubase workstation. Makes you focus if you sit down here and work. And the rest of the room is dim, but you can still see.
I'm just giving you some sort of help.
Nice. A little bit of help here from Ziona with a mobile light. Wee.
I wonder how much do you see, because I have no idea, to be honest, but I'm really trying hard. So...
And Tenor Recluse says, first time I've ever heard, do not use lube.
Lube?
Yeah, with the previous link we did, told Armandox not to use lube when he put his gloves on and distributed mail.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he just confirmed. I don't wear gloves. I just drink lots of beer because apparently COVID-19 can't handle alcohol well. And lo and behold, I'm still doing great. Good.
Yeah, not quite
careful.
how it works, but hope you stay well and all that. And especially being out and around people and all that. Stay safe, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay safe. Earlier today, you weren't here, but a friend of mine had to rush his wife to the hospital because of breathing problems and whatnot with all the signs of COVID-19. It's not nice, and it's not just something that affects 80 plus people. It's something that affects everyone, so be safe.
Yeah, it affects a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like important and non-important... No, I cannot talk. Important and less important things. For instance, I'm going to learn soon how to cut my own hair because I don't dare to go to a hairdresser right now, obviously.
Don't
they
worry.
are highly
Don't
affected.
worry. I have a trimmer.
Yeah, I'm saved. Let's order a wig, I guess, before
You have
we
a
do
wig,
anything.
a blue one and a blonde one.
No, I only have a turquoise blue one because you said...
turquoise blue.
Oh, there is a fight going on here.
Kitty cats. Kitty cats. Oh, right. I forgot. We actually moved the lights from the floor. So there is a cat down here.
But right now we don't have the overview camera, so...
Yes, we do.
We do?
Yes. You're seeing a delayed version of the stream.
Right.
There is a cat down there. You can see the tail swagging back and forth and all that. But since we don't have lights down there anymore, it's going to be difficult to see her. So, yeah.
And
Back
she
to
hates
us.
to be picked up, so our cats, they love all sorts of petting and anything that you can imagine. When they are just so super social, but one thing, they hate to be picked up. Therefore, I'm trying to avoid picking them up most of the times, but sometimes you try to condition them to accept your will.
Yeah, sometimes. Not too often, though.
Oh, okay then.
Anywho, Hazel, you had...
Yeah, I had a lined up thing here because actually we will do a shameless promotion here. And as an element of this shameless promotion, it would be, well, it's Ocean Loader Free, cinematic remix. And just a moment. Well, what did I do here? Never mind. So also it is special because obviously the man who remixed it also did the original. So Peter Clark and Ocean Loader Free cinematic remix. The cinematic part is especially dedicated for you, Slaygon.
Oh, by whom?
By who?
Who
Peter
requested
Clark?
it? Who requested it for me?
Well, I can't talk about it. Maybe later.
Okay. Whoopsie,
Peter
hi,
Clark.
hello, hi. We are back.
Yes.
We were just trying some new technical things out. Hopefully we can play the next song using some of this newfangled technology that we have
Well,
and
let's
see
have a
how
look.
it works.
New technology, my God. Yeah, it's super confusing that now I don't see any messages though. So we have to take care of this. It's not really
during
good.
that song, it's fine.
Yeah, but
we-
it's already prepared. So
Never mind. Anyway, I wanted to. What? I see an interesting request here.
yes.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, I do see a couple of submissions to the egg hunt. Not only a couple, a bunch. And I can tell you right now that only 2 of the ones that we have gotten in are correct. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a bunch have submitted. So only 2 of those are actually correct. So during the next song, you will not actually hear. You will hear the song, obviously. You will not see the room, but after that, we'll try to kind of shift between the cameras as much as possible. So you can do your counts again and enter the pool of possible winners.
Yeah.
Because if it's only 2 that got it right, I'm just going to do a coin flip. And I hope that satisfies anyone's needs for complete randomness.
Yeah, I guess it will.
Yeah.
So, during the next song, we will try how we are able to forward video on the video stream, which is not us. So
video and audio from a separate machine from the main one. Hopefully this will work. We'll see, I guess.
major upgrade. So, uncount user Pontus wants to hear Dex and Turrican 2, the final fight, which is an excellent choice and available on YouTube on Dex's channel. Therefore,
Where do we find Dax's channel? What is it called?
Ask me after the song.
Dax TRSI or something.
Please tell it or ask me after the song, because right now I'm not able to navigate away from this. So
Okay.
yeah, but Dex remix essentially with 4 in the Dex as well. This is his name if you want to look for him on YouTube. And yeah, we can tell you more details later. And now I'm going to try to play the song. How about that?
This sounds like a great idea. Let's try this. Dish, dish, dish.
Tush, tush.
Yeah,
So, did you switch?
I did.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just as we did this, this is all new to us as well. We realized a couple of things that we need to do, which we'll have a look at later on. But yeah, interesting. Did that kind of for you as well, the listeners and viewers and whatnot, sync up right? Because it seemed to do pretty well on this end of things.
Well, let's hope that you heard the song as it's supposed to be, I guess.
Oh, I think it was pushing out at least. Unless I did something horribly wrong somewhere, not entirely out of the question though. Could have easily done that, but I think it should have gone out to all of the streams.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Well, let's hope so. One would hope so. And the previous song was played for unknown user Pontus and also for Stefan Reuter from Belgium, yes. Belgium, who said, "Hi, could you find something from Turrican? Thank you very much and cheers. Love your show."
I
Thank you
can
very
find
much.
something from Turrican, and I have it right here. And you can actually win this if you
Yes.
count the eggs in the room.
Yeah. So look for the eggs.
Do
Still
I
we have
the other one. Here we go. There we go. The rules are now on the video stream. If you want that album, you can do what the screen says, i.e. count the eggs in the studio and post your answer on that URL and enter the lottery, if you want to call it that. Currently, your chances are quite high because there's only 2 in there that are actually correct answers. So, yeah.
Yeah, we will see. And Michael Wildhagen said, "Synced up very well, but the jumping dog icon in between was quite funny." I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So therefore, we will move separately the YouTube things and videos and stuff and my chat windows because they don't make sense to get together anymore. So we need a new setup. But thank you.
And to be honest, I could have played that on my laptop as well and done the exact same thing. So you could keep your chat windows.
Yeah, we will see. We will experiment with this a bit and we will see.
So many options opening up.
Yeah, indeed. And all thanks to you. So Pontus and Stefan Reuter from Belgium, thank you for requesting Turrican. It's always great, and obviously it would be even better if for someone who wins that CD, signed by Chris Hülsbeck himself. So, yep, prepare.
In October last year. So it's still fresh. I don't dare to actually
Still
open
fresh.
it because it's so it's still behind the plastic. You hear? Behind the plastic. I do not dare to open it. It's so fresh. It will just squish all over the thingy if I open it. So yeah.
So
it's
it won't
that fresh.
squish all over the thingy. Okay.
It's that fresh.
Is that so fresh? Right. Happy to know that. And DMC, a.k. Michael Wildhagen, wants to hear Slumgut and Smiling Eggy.
Aha! You egged us! Bonus
Eggy.
point to you.
Gangsters in the Jungle mix.
Gangsta eggs.
bad boys in a London, rude boys in a England. You never know the gangster, me say them in a jungle. Way, you never know the article, me say them in a jungle.
Armando sparks up a joint as well. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking, he says.
Yeah, egg A. Re-egg A.
Re-egg A, yes, exactly. Very appropriate request. We still have some appropriate requests lined up for today, I would say. So, how is the egg balance at the moment? I haven't checked the new entries here.
I haven't
but
either. I need to check. Hold on. Refresh.
But
Okay.
yeah, we have a lot of tips here, and very few of them has the correct number.
1, 2.
So,
Yeah, now it's 3.
yes, okay, then I know how many.
Yeah, now you know.
Yeah.
So the correct number of answers we have gotten, or the egg hunt, is now 3. I don't know how many we got in, but a bunch. And 3 of them are correct. So you still have a great chance of getting the album sent to you. You should see a couple of them right now, or more, maybe.
A couple of them what?
Eggs.
Yeah, okay.
A couple or more.
Or more. Okay, right. Haven't heard the or more because it was or more kind of thing.
Or more.
Or more.
No, I think it's that angle thing that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, it might be.
And the funny thing is, I actually need to take a photograph of this because it's kind of funny the way I see her during these shows is through this ring of light.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to post this or show it somehow. I'll figure it out later on.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Not right now, no. Since it's, around 20 minutes left, I would say that we probably should proceed with a seed request here.
Oh.
Methanoid wants to hear Matthew Cannon and Nightbreed and track 0 title music. That part is the most difficult actually, because once I press play here in the player, you never know which subtune comes up automatically. But well, it's also an Easter egg, so to speak, we can say so. So let's try and see. I guess there is no subtune 0 in SIDS, so, well, hope that we will end up with the title music.
I can't hear anything.
No, it's...
Could you play that on your laptop?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on
I
here.
don't know. It might be my fuck
your
up
new
with
setup
the
is not
rerouting.
working.
So just play that on your laptop because then we get the audio on the monitors and everything. Sorry about that.
Well. Nightbreed. Hang on. Trying to play.
Here we go.
Don't fix the microphones now, we are on air.
Apparently you fixed the microphones.
I did fix the microphone. Sorry about this lag sometimes. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, the stuttering is most likely due to some sort of overload on some end. We're experimenting a bit with technology here, and there might be some minor glitches. Sorry about that. We'll try to figure them out and see what we can do about them later on. For now, I hope that wasn't too bad. Apparently I'm still in my what's it called in English? Oh Jesus, now I forgot the Swedish name for it as well. You know, when you're like in your teens and your voice keeps going up and down.
Puberty?
Yeah, but your puberty voice kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now you are switching to being an alien, I guess.
And Board says the audio stutters a bit on this one.
Yeah, it did for us too. Sorry about that. We
noticed times. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, we will fix that later on.
Johan Benson says, play the SIDS from real hardware. Yeah, we actually have a Commodore 64 right there next to her. If you can point to it.
Well,
right
if it's not visible,
it is visible. And we might actually hook that one up and play some stuff from that.
Yeah,
at some point.
See.
We're not quite there technology-wise to be able to do that just yet, but we might get there.
We
soon.
might, and some requests might easily get lost in this account because now the account numbers kind of have hidden some of the requests. And I just realized that now that I refresh the page again. So my goodness. And Banana, I don't think I received your request. If you posted it on the channel only, our requester is still broken. So yeah, try to post it on the web page, because I'm not really sure if I can scroll back. Anyway, Armand Docs made an announcement. He said, I'm having a charity event for people that struggle to orgasm. Let me know if you can't come.
I should respond, but I'm not sure what to answer just yet.
Oh. And why can't dyslexics tell jokes? They always punch up the fuck line. Also by him, by the way.
Yeah, not quite how dyslexic or dyslexia works, but almost there.
Yeah, Banan only used the IRC. Here, in this case, I'm not sure if I can scroll back where you requested your request. It needs a bit of research here, but I'll have a look. No, that's tricky. Tricky because the discussion is pretty active today. No, I see it. Oh, excellent. Okay. I can actually line it up for you right now. Because I think we don't have that much time anyway. And yeah, there we go. That works, I think. So yeah, Banan wants to hear Rowley and Boulder Dash. I know that many people like this remix as well. So maybe we should just proceed with it.
I think that might be a good idea.
Again, seriously, is it a good idea?
Yes, because I'm busy trying to figure out this fucking lighting setting.
Shh.
Oh, hey, oh.
Also, Armandox asked right now on IRC, within like 10 lines or more, ever heard about this Chinese drummer who couldn't keep a beat? No timing. He is in a joking mood today, I would say.
Oh, and also, Armandox, please, fucking please, do not do that on IRC.
You mean the 10-liner thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's not good when you flood the channel. Yeah, that's
Please
definitely.
don't fucking
I don't know
do
what
that.
happened. Yeah, but he has no idea what happened either. He said WTF afterwards, so I don't know. Maybe it's like he pressed an enter and then he pressed another enter and then it turned out that.
Nah,
I don't know.
Some paste that went haywire or some shit. I don't know. But that's not really good. Anyway, hopefully the light is a little bit better now, at least.
Yeah, he said that we need a bit more light in the studio, especially Slaygon.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm fixing the light to match
you.
your light. I think maybe.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hopefully it's fixed now.
Hopefully.
If not, nah, fuck it. We'll fix it later. We're doing this as we go.
I'll give you a chance to fix it because still there are a few requests and I just realized it like 10 minutes before and they were like hiding in between the egg hunt entries, so this is why I didn't notice them. Sorry about that. But for now I would like to play Junebula, I think. Junebula's request, which was an Amiga remix. It's Power Color and Pinball Illusions intro. Power Color remake. Ooh, what's going on?
What remake?
Power Color remake. Does it say anything?
No, I was just trying to.
Okay, well, can I play it? Is there a chance that I can press the play button or I have it?
Are you? Yes, I'm sure you have it, but I want to try to do this new because we have this new thingy.
No, not
so,
now.
No, we're doing it from my computer. So you can still do your stuff and whatnot. So
I have no idea what we are doing, but okay.
We're playing that request.
Then play the request.
I am.
Now. Okay.
Thank
So is it over yet?
It's over now.
Yeah, because the one thing that we don't see when it's getting over, I don't think that this is good though, but
Well, it's a thing. We just need to kind of figure things out. The new thing we have today is that we can play both video and audio from both of our laptops, as well as the main streaming machine with Tractor and all that.
yeah, indeed. But it also comes with additional confusion.
It certainly does.
So, yeah, I don't know. Do we have still time to play 2 requests? Because I wanted to...
Ooh, it's gonna be tight.
I know, but yeah, Tab 64, I cannot find Gamma Sutra and Ziona Sisters White Reggae Mix. I don't know where it is. I really don't see it. Neither on, maybe on, I don't know. I usually don't have to go to RKO to find such tracks, but either.
I don't know.
No, something is not right. Yeah, RKO has it, but your RKO directory doesn't have it. How is this possible?
Do I have it? If
No,
you
you
search
don't
for
have it.
Gamma Sutra.
Yeah, I
on,
did.
Oh, okay.
It's not there.
So
yeah.
must have disappeared in one of those spring cleaning things, and I just forgot to bring that into Tractor. Sorry about that. Yeah, my bad.
Because I checked everywhere except on RKO, because obviously we have everything locally here, and I supposed that we have it, but we don't. And now
Well, we do have it
Now we do.
somewhere, but not on that machine, unfortunately.
now we have it.
Oh, now we have it.
Oh, now we have it indeed.
Now we have it.
Yeah, so I'm not sure because I think board had a SID request, and considering how well this went with the previous SID request for today, I'm not sure if I dare to play SIDs from my machine,
No,
because
I'll
for
try it
some
from
reason
and see
you
how
can,
that
but
goes.
then we have 3 requests to play still, and it's already 11, so you can decide how much we extend then. But
not too much. It's egg hunt day and all that shit, but not too much. So let's play this one and discuss during the song.
you mean this one, like
The one you just queued up.
I queued up a few things here, definitely several. So what I queued up, one of them was, yeah, let's play first Gamma Sutra and Ziona Sisters White Reggae Mix. Yeah, exactly, White Reggae Mix for Tab 64. And then we will deal with mods and SIDs after that.
Deal.
Yeah, we will deal with them.
We'll deal.
since it was a short request, maybe now it's your turn to test your seed player if it works.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Which one do we need?
So we want to hear, or at least board wants to hear, this is what we know. Bad eggs loader. There is only one seed that is called this way, and it's made by Mermaid.
Yep, got it.
So how about trying with that? Maybe
We can try it, and I can actually try something like this. That. Nope. That. There we go. Perfect.
Okay. Playing.
Hold on. Waiting for it to load.
What do you use for playing? Oh,
Hold
cool.
on. Just waited for it to load. And we need this one. Yeah, there we go. We're going to play that one right now.
Yeah. Cool.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, that goes well.
Yeah, a quicker end than expected. Oh, and stop. Thank you.
Yeah, that always goes well when it keeps playing.
Oh,
No
wow.
banana, no requests are coming through from IRC, and this problem is present for months now. So I don't know when we are resolving this, but
I would need Gohanks and me to sit down over a weekend or something to kind of figure out what is wrong. Because there seems to be something wrong with the bot-to-bot communication that is happening from IRC through TCL to the bot. That is amiss. I kind of figured out the bot-to-bot protocol by sniffing the traffic and all that, and implemented a way to talk or inject traffic in there. Sorry, inject messages in there, and that seems to have broken down lately, and I don't know why. So we need to go back and retrace steps and figure out the traffic they are generating and how we can inject things in there again.
Anyway, it well, at one point it will be resolved, but for now, the website is the recommended place to go to when you want to have requests. And
Yes.
I'm so sorry to say, but we won't have time for more requests except the last one. So I lined up the last one, and this will be it for today. But it's not an it, actually, it's a mod. So
Funny!
sorry, no, it's IT. I know it's IT in English, but well, we call it IT, and on a very Swedish way. But we also said IT. So never mind. I think that should we say the numbers right now? How we are doing?
I think in rough numbers, we are still only 3 correct answers so far. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we only have 3 correct answers so far. Yeah.
And I'm counting. Yeah, about at least 25 things here. So yeah, you did well, people. I don't know
Thank you for joining in on the fun anyway. No matter who wins, it's gonna be great, I think, for...
And what will you do between 3 people instead of 2? Because now you cannot flip a coin. Randomize, okay.
Still randomize. That was the plan to begin with, because I thought more people will actually find the right number of eggs.
And we will only announce the right number in the next show?
Yes.
Oh, we keep everyone hanging on for a week. That is mean.
But between now and the next show, we will contact the winner. And we will make sure Christian Busch, aka Gizmore, we will make sure the random seed generator, or the random generator, has been seeded properly with enough entropy. So we will be fine on the actual randomness.
I have to ask you.
You did not win.
I have to ask you, do you know everyone's contacts? Because
No,
I'm not really sure that you do.
This is why I said we need to have a week's pause to announce and get the details. Whoever wins the coin toss, so to speak, we need to contact and get the contact details for.
But what if next week they won't be available? Or
we will announce the winner anyway, and at some point we will get their details. They have won a CD, and if they don't come back to us within, let's say, 2 weeks, we'll go to the next one.
Well,
and at that point, with 3 contestants, it's going to be a coin flip.
Okay, because 2 of them we know that they regularly show up. One of them we don't.
Yes, exactly.
So that's a tricky one.
Yes.
But anyway,
but fair is fair is going to be a fair coin flip, in quotes, with a random generator that I do not control. I'll seed it with proper entropy before generating a number, random number, and getting a result.
Or you can just show the code that you have written on air, and then you can do
do that too.
Do the costoining. Sorry,
Absolutely, I can do that too.
Toscoining on air next week.
Coin tossing, you mean?
Coin tossing. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. So next week we will probably do that on air. I think that's the most fair, and then everyone should be around, and then. If anyone knows the people who are not around, then they can inform them as well. So that sounds better for me, at least.
I can only say thank you all for playing. It was fun. It was fun seeing all sorts of... And I'm actually surprised it's so few that got the actual number.
Yeah, very true. I expected more as well. So that was kind of surprising, but...
And mind you, I made it slightly hard. So, yeah. Maybe a bit too hard. I don't know. At least there were a few certain answers. I counted this many. So, yeah.
I'm kind of thinking here.
What are you thinking?
Like, Banan was asking if any of the requests that he did went through, and some of them actually did. Or, well, request, one more request that actually came through. So something is happening there, but I don't know really what.
I don't see any requests from Banan coming through.
Not from Banan. That's the thing, that there is no nickname next to it. It's more like space. So it's like we don't have a name next to the request, but certainly what he posted is going through. And how is that? Yes, now Banan's name came through as well.
Where?
From IRC. He's trying from IRC. I don't know what...
Yeah, the IRC thing doesn't work. So if it came through, it is going through, or he's doing a dual thing through IRC and the web page. Either way, through IRC, unless GoHanks figured the problem out somehow in the past 15 minutes. I don't know, maybe he did. Either way, it's not alive, the IRC requester. So yeah.
Yeah, and well, let me check if I can go full screen here, because you might want to share my screen for now. If yeah,
where are you?
Enter full screen.
Okay,
yep.
Got it.
No, not really.
Oh, that's some welcome home.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Revision.
So make sure that you check into revision, which starts tomorrow officially, and it's lasts until 13th. There will be a lot of competitions, as usually there are, but this time it happens on your sofa near you, as they say. And you can check everything on the webpage, which is 2020.revisionparty.net, which you can see right now on the screen as well, hopefully. And yeah, it's basically the party itself is cancelled, but not the competitions and not the happenings. So it's a virtual party this year, and probably the first like this in history. So just so you know, it's really worth to join. There will be a lot of great productions. So yeah, we might
It's
be
gonna be
popping by as
awesome.
well, indeed. And next week, most probably, we will cherry pick one of the entries that we can show you.
Yeah.
With
On
nice
a sofa
music.
near you.
Yeah, exactly. On a sofa near you. So, yeah, make sure you can still register with your handle and group, by the way, so you can add yourself to the list, even if the party will be completely virtual. But yeah. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, I guess I should say see you around in some sort of form. We will see that. And now you can switch off my screen. Thank you very much.
Okay. There you go.
There I go. And yeah, now I'm completely confused. Yeah, there we go. Mhm. Right. Anyway, it's going to be an awesome weekend. And a longer weekend, Easter weekend, of course. Make sure that you have and get a proper rest. If you haven't already, being in your homes, and stay safe, of course, because yeah, it's really not funny to catch this vicious thing, and especially not funny to forward it to those people who have some immune issues. So
Yeah, and it's
make sure.
from just from the story today from my friend that contacted me right at the start. They are not old. They are healthy, active people. She got into basically having respiratory issues and needed to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I guess that means
not,
something.
Yeah, it's not something. It's not the flu. It's just not. So be careful out there and fucking wash your hands and keep your distance as
Yep,
much as you can.
indeed. And of course, you can always join to Boz Radio if you want evening program with radio shows, because they certainly have a lot of things to offer in terms of companionship and broadcasters and everything. So you can just pick whatever day of the week and they will have a live show, except on Thursdays, because on Thursdays we are broadcasting and we are syncing with them. So I think that's very nice. But yeah, basically you will meet also similar people there than here. And yep, I don't know what I did forget, but yeah, take care of yourself, people. Once again, we can't emphasize this enough, I guess. And the last request of the day.
Stay safe.
Yep, indeed. And the last request of the day is Edward's request, which is, he said, you know what they say, can't make an omelette without mod.crack the eggshell. So it's Yester's crack the eggshell that he requested, and this is what we are going to finish with today. And thank you, everyone, for your lovely attention and being around and just having us in the background or interacting with us and everything. And yep, sorry for not having time for all the requests. And next week, don't forget, we will announce the winners. Well, one winner in the end, but you know.
That one.
That one. We definitely will announce it. And hopefully you will be around, or at least somehow you learn about it. If you cannot follow the live show, obviously it will be available in the archive of YouTube and Facebook. And of course the Slay Radio archive as well. So, yep.
Any archive you can think of.
Any archive, indeed. So, yeah, take care. Have a good night. Happy Easter, everyone.
Good
and
night, people.
Sleep tight. Bye-bye.
Stay safe. Wash your hands.
Indeed.
You're listening to Slay Radio, home of Commodore 64 remixes.